Hello, everybody. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Tracie Mahan, and this is going to be a 5-card pull for the week ahead. So let's go find out what the cards have to say. Okay, so these are the decks. I wanted to be in our energy today, and I got the Magic is Real deck to see what is our theme for this week ahead. So let's shuffle this one up and see which one comes out. Hopefully you guys had a good and wonderful week. I spent that time in Hawaii. That was wonderful. We had a great time. For those of you that were there, miss you guys. So nice to be able to spend time in person. And yeah, then getting back in the groove when we get home, right? A little bit more challenging, but here we are. We are back in the groove. Okay. So this is a picture in Portland of the bridge. One of the bridges going over the water, and let's see what it has to say. Follow your heart. If you are on the fence with a decision, then go with the choice that puts the smile on your face or the most peace in your heart. You already know which way to go. Set aside the conflicting emotions and look at what you desire. So you're going with the decision that puts peace in your heart or a smile on your face. All right, that sounds like a good one. All right, moving into grabbing some cards. All right. You guys haven't seen the Lemurian post that I did. That one, I talk a little bit about Hawaii and things that were coming through. That was pretty cool. Okay. So we got the wand here. The jumper card here. Okay, so there's a lot of things that could be. I don't have any supporting cards around it, so I'm gonna put it over here for a minute because nothing's coming in to say about it. But it definitely wanted to be in your presence because it jumped out face up. So let's ask these cards. Please show us what is in store for the collective. Oh, looking at the first card we pulled saying what's in your heart, what makes you smile. This is like what are you passionate about? So I'm gonna stick that one back in there. What are you passionate about too? So okay, for those of you that are new, I do 5 positions. The first one is how are you coming into the week? The second one is what do you bring into the week with you? Third one is what is hidden. Fourth one is what is the action step. Sorry, I had to think. And then the fifth one is the sorry, I'm trying to find a spot for my deck. The fifth one is the outcome. And yes, I will straighten these cards out. They're all here. I can put them in order. There we go. All right, so I do this with 3 different decks and we tell a story. So here we go. Shuffling up these cards. Just shuffling them up to put the energy into them. What is it you would like us to know as we move forward into the week ahead? So that's how we're going into the week. What do we bring with it? What's hidden from us? What's in the unknown? Okay, what is the action step? And what is the outcome? And the last deck of cards. Running out of room to shuffle these by base. All right, here we go. Okay. Going in. What do we bring? What's hidden? What is action? What is outcome? All right. I didn't think forward enough to get my pendulum out, but luckily it was right there. So, bringing out this beautiful little angel pendulum. And I'm going to ask to show me yes. Thank you. And show me no. For those of you curious about the pendulum, thank you. Are all the cards on the table the correct cards for this collective reading? Thank you. Everyone test your own. That's my yes, that's my no. Swinging back and forth is neutral. And then swinging side to side is a maybe, or ask the question differently. So each person needs to play with the pendulum to figure out what their signs are from the pendulum. Mine may not be yours. Da, da, da. Okay, how are you going into this week? You're going into it fresh and new. Fresh and new into this week with connection and gratitude, being great and full. So going into it new with connection and gratitude. Let's see what you bring in with you. Well, you might have choices up ahead, or you just might have, this could be a twin flame energy for some of you that are in relationships. There could be the connection that you're having is a twin flame connection, and it's great and it's full. This could also be that there's two wonderful doors opening for you, two things coming up in your future that are causing you to think, causing you to contemplate. You are being asked to use your discernment if that is the case, and just quiet the mind and think it through. If this is a relationship, you're just making sure that you're not getting lost in that relationship, because it can be fun to get all caught up in all of the goodness of a relationship, right? Especially if it's got that strong soulmate energy. So just being careful not to get too caught up or too lost in it to where you forget who you are. Oh, goody, you're going to do your work. Okay, so what is it you're not seeing? Whatever this is going to trigger you. And because you're going to have this information now, it's going to be so easy to get through this, but it's going to trigger you in things that make you feel unworthy of this. So if you are carrying the backstage subconscious program of unworthy, not, I don't deserve this, or this is for everyone else, not me, rather it's these opportunities that are presenting themselves, or a twin flame or very strong soulmate relationship, then you're going to get triggered in that. And it's going to feel very conflicting, like too good to be true. This too good to be true. You're going to sabotage, you're going to do things to ruin it. You're going to say things that might push another person away. So be careful. Be very careful. Be willing to release it. Be willing to recognize it when it shows up. It's an old pattern. It's, when opportunities are knocking, oh, that's too good to be true. That's not for me. Someone else will get that job anyway. Why should I even apply? Or this relationship is just somebody that's using me. It's somebody that they're not going to stick around. They're not going to, no one ever stays. Whatever the story is that you're telling, be willing to release it. Be willing to release shame, guilt, disappointments from the past. This kind of represents all things, it's all the things that make you feel like you don't deserve to have the goodness of life. Oh, good. Yeah. So the action step here, you do have some things you need to walk away from, but you come through it with a victory. It's like you win the war, you win. You leave behind the wounds and you take the good things with you. It's time to walk away from the things that hurt you and come to the good things. See, he's looking back at these two swords that he left there, and he's walking away with a handful, with 5 more in his hand, right? So he's leaving behind the things that hurt and taking the stuff that is good. This will take possibly time, or this happened over a course of time. So give yourself time to heal it. Right now, it feels like you're feeling the world, right? It says feeling the world. So the pains of the world, the hurts of the world. It's amplifying anything in you that's resonating with those pains, with those fears, with the sorrows. So just allowing yourself the opportunity to heal this and to recognize what's yours, what's not yours. Maybe you're carrying something from someone else because you're feeling the world. And so be checking in with yourself to release the things that are ready to be released. So that's these two columns. Greatness coming in. These two columns are saying, you know, watch out for those old patterns, those old conflicts, those old wounds, and take some time to heal them. Okay, recognize them. Okay, what is the outcome? Earth magic. We're going to start with earth magic. It's here. Empathy and the Knight of Swords. Well, the Knight of Swords has a bald eagle in flight, just about ready to, it's got its claws out like it's about ready to grab something there, right? So hoping it would focus better, sorry. So as I look at the Knight, I feel like this whole thing gives you insight, truth, and strength. What's interesting to me in this picture that stands out is he's not holding the sword by the handle, he's holding it by the blade. So he's holding on to the part that was painful and he's not afraid of it anymore. And he's got that courage and the strength now to get through that, right? So the outcome is that you're no longer afraid and you're grabbing that sword, that double-edged sword by the blade. You're having empathy now for maybe the other people involved that had hurt you. And so now you're having empathy. If you can hear the dog coughing in the background, she's going to bring it right up to me here. She's coming right up to cough up. This is Luna. Here, you guys need to see Luna. Oh, she just left. She didn't want to say hi. She's camera shy. Now I can't get the camera. Sorry. Okay, so empathy for other people that were involved in the pain that was created. Empathy for yourself, for everything that you've been through. You know, having that story. And then, of course, we have the earth magic. Look, the earth wants you to be happy. The universe wants you to be happy. Source wants you to be happy. They want you to be thriving in this energy. They want that for you. Remember, pick the thing that feels good. Pick the thing that feels good. So let's pull just one more card from each deck, and then I'll let you guys go for the day. Let's see. Tender embrace. Look at this. For those of you who this is a relationship, what a beautiful little card to get, right? These, I don't know if you can see it really well there. The two little elephants in their tender embrace. Okay, let's get the next card. I kind of stacked these funny, so forgive me, I got to get them unstacked. Okay, next card, next card. What else? Interesting. This one says self-hatred, so that kind of goes into this too. This is, again, the stuff you're releasing, the stuff you're releasing. The things that make you feel like you don't deserve to be happy, you're releasing. Now, that might not apply to everyone, because I know a lot of you have been working on the self-love. A lot of you. And maybe you're dealing with somebody else that is going through releasing their pain and their self-hate and their lack of deserving. And I said that, and then I get this. So yeah, this I think goes with this one, where there's an inner conflict going on, whether it's yours or someone else's that you're connected to in this. There's an inner conflict going on where it could be like this, but it ends up being like this. You know, a lot of times we have a lot of things going on in our minds. We have a lot of energy that we are processing and working through, and we have generations. I'm going to go back to this one where it's like feeling the world. Some of you came here to release energy for the world, to release the densities of the planet, the imprinted pain, if you will, and you've been working on that. So that could be something that we're talking about here too, is if this is a soul purpose reading for you, this means that you're bringing in all this love and joy and connection so that the earth can release all the pain, and you're bringing in that earth magic back into the play, back into the planet, so that people can ascend. So if you're feeling it on that, I hope you hung in here long enough to get that message as well. That, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if everyone listening falls under that in some degree, even if the other elements still fit your life as well. This is a big releasing time. Be gentle with yourself, be kind to yourself, have compassion for yourself, have empathy for yourself. Recognize the wounds, recognize those old pains so that you can work through them and bring in these beautiful open doors in this new beginning with all the beautiful energy of soulmate connections, twin flame connections, whatever you want to call them. Those kind of strong soul connections can come in, and all of this other hurt and pain can go out. Okay, you guys, love you so much. I know that you all got this. For some, it'll be easier than others, but find your support systems through this if you're going through a lot, so that you can get to this place, right? So you can get to that, so you can get to that, so you can get to all these beautiful energies. They're there. Make a choice to find the things that are working and focus on that, and let the things that aren't working, don't give them any more energy. Okay, love you guys, and please don't forget to click like on this video so I can help share it around, and of course your comments also help. Love you all. See you in the next video. Bye bye.